Good evening. You are watching Reporters Diary on the Eco of India's Facebook page as well as on its YouTube channel. Before we move ahead with our reporters, here are the major points in news today. Union Health Minister Harshvardhan today emphasized on the need to move from food security to nutrition security to achieve the goals of the Eat Right India movement. Vardhan urged other ministries concerned to form a collective platform for determining the common goals and strategy and make combined actions in this regard. The health minister presided over an inter-ministerial meet with FSSAI and officials of various ministries to build a whole of government approach to achieve Vision 2050 of the Eat Right India movement. The Supreme Court today said that the Allahabad High Court be allowed to monitor the Hathras gang rape case. The apex court, which was hearing a PIL and several intervention pleas of activists and lawyers, was told that no fair trial was possible in Uttar Pradesh as the investigation has been allegedly botched up. However, a bench headed by Chief Justice S.A. Bobde allayed the apprehensions and said, let the High Court deal with it. We are here if there is any problem. The Shiv Sena has made an indirect appeal to Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Home Minister Amit Shah to recall Maharashtra Governor Bhagat Singh Koshyari. In an editorial published in the Shiv Sena's mouthpiece Samna, the party said this should be done if the Prime Minister and Home Minister wish to preserve the prestige of Raj Bhavan. In its editorial, the Shiv Sena has launched a stinging attack on the governor who recently wrote to Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray on reopening places of worship and questioning whether he has suddenly turned secular. The Calcutta High Court today asked West Bengal government to give justification for its decision to dole out rupees 50,000 to community Durga Pujas. Hearing a petition challenging the government's decision, a division bench comprising Justices Sanjeev Banerjee and Arijit Banerjee also inquired if financial aid was being given for other festivals such as Eid. The state government, on its part, told the court that grant was meant for raising public awareness on COVID-19 control, purchase of sanitizers and masks. The High Court also asked businesses and venues would continue to operate within these restrictions, but businesses selling food or drink on their premises have to keep their activities closed from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. Now we move on to our team of reporters, and I'm joined by Riddhi, Razia, and Ashmita. We start with you, Ashmita. What all happening at your end?
Hi, Safi. The first story that I would like to mention here is that State Tourism Minister Gautam Dev today inaugurated the second canteen and a waiting room for the Bengal Safari Park near Shiliguri. And in fact, Safi, this park is a major tourist attraction at North Bengal, and the minister says this new feature will increase its charm for the tourists. And that's all from my side today.
All right, we move on to Riddhi.
Hi, Safi. The first story that I would like to mention here before our viewers is the state government is apprehending a major surge in COVID cases during and after Durga Puja. It has asked all the city doctors not to leave Kolkata during the Durga Puja. The order was issued today by the government's Clinical Establishment Regulatory Commission. The commission has also requested to keep the contact details of all the doctors so that they can be reached in cases of emergency. The commission has also requested private hospitals to prepare the list of the specialists for eyes, ENT, and skin, those who are not treating the corona-infected patients. can be reached in case of urgent demand during the festive season. The second story that I would like to mention here is that even though the ban on opening multiplexes and cinema halls was lifted today, there are very few of them that opened, and it is expected that more of them will reopen tomorrow. The tickets were issued online and the moviegoers had to go through a stringent check before entering the cinema halls. And the owners of the multiplexes and cinema halls are hopeful that more and more movie enthusiasts will come to the halls as the festive season reaches to its peak. That's all from my side, Sophie.
All right, Riddhi, thank you so much. We move on to Port Blair now. Razia, what all happening out there?
Good evening, Shafi. The first story is Central Crime Station, in its continuous efforts and crackdown against illegal narcotics in Andaman Nicobar Islands, has arrested two drug peddlers. The Central Crime Team received information that two persons traveling from Kolkata by private airlines on 14th of October, and they are carrying contraband in a large quantity. Immediately, the team reached Veer Savarkar International Airport in Port Blair and held both the peddlers. And in search they recovered 2.020 kg illicit ganja from them. And another news is Shafi, Commissioner cum Secretary Health along with the Deputy Commissioner and DHS made a visit to Diglipur Island to apprise the various arrangements and actions being taken by the administration to contain the COVID-19 at Diglipur. Because the cases are increasing these days, the hotspot areas under Diglipur Tehsil declared containment zone and restricted unnecessary movement of the people to contain the further spread of this infection in these islands. So that's all from Port Blair, Shafi.
All right, Riddhi, Razia, Aspita, thanks for joining Reporter's Diary. Viewers, we have this for today, and tomorrow we'll be back again with Reporter's Diary. You can watch us on YouTube or on Facebook.